Welcome to Archadeck of Nashville. We're the local owners. I'm Russell Henderson.
And I'm Megan Henderson, and we understand the importance of picking the right partner to build your outdoor living space.
We've been here in Middle Tennessee for over 12 years and done over 700 projects, and we're here to serve you.
From warranties to your completion guarantee to just sitting down and listening and talking with you, we have the experience to make the right project right for you.
We can sit here and talk about Archadeck all day long and how much we've done here in Middle Tennessee for our clients, but we're here to show you several of our projects.
Come on, let's go take a look.
The first house that we're going to show you today is right here in Nashville, Tennessee, where we built this beautiful, expansive patio with outdoor kitchen, and look at that fire feature for this client, so they can really enjoy it any season here in Nashville, Tennessee. We've also put these gas fire lanterns here for the ambiance. They do put off a little heat, but mostly for the ambiance here when they're entertaining. Talking about this project here, there were some challenges, just like any other challenge that we have here in Nashville, where we've got small or tight easements. Stepping up to the patio we've got up here, got an outdoor kitchen that we created for this client. They love the grill, so we built this great U-shaped kitchen for the client with granite countertops, stone siding, as well as some blaze appliances here. Coming back around to this patio, we built some custom bluestone stairs for the client to match what they had on the front of the house. Creating a third space for the client, we created an area for dining. They're looking to put a great dining room table here for this outdoor dining here in Nashville, really completing this area. There's no reason for them to be inside. They can come out here in their outdoor living space that Archadeck built for them. All right, for our next project spotlight, we've come to this home here in Brentwood, Tennessee. So I want to talk about some of the elements about this particular project, some of the challenges that we ran into, and that's why clients call us. Client has a tight backyard. We've got easement issues always in the area. So we take a lot of time when we're designing these projects to make sure that we can get our clients from there down to the ground and make sure that we're meeting within the zoning requirements of the area. Let me take you inside this porch and show you some of the features that we've included. So let me talk about what we've done for this porch here, starting with these windows. There's a lot of different ways you can do a screen porch, but this particular client wanted a 4-season room. These windows that we installed are from Expanse. They're made for porches. These windows can go up to 8 foot by 6 foot wide, so they're monsters. When you open these up, you've actually got screen on both sides, top and bottom, to let the ventilation through. If you want to close it up for the winter time, you've got perfect view out there in the backyard. Very safe, tempered glass, don't need rail with this particular window. So for this porch, we also installed this AZEK porch flooring. We've got a lot of different options, but being a 4-season room, this client did not want airflow coming through here. So this is that traditional tongue and groove feeling that folks like on their back porches and front porches alike. This is composite. This will never go anywhere. No staining, no fading. Works perfect on this porch. Feels great to your feet. Beautiful product for a long-lasting porch. So another reason why folks go with us is we think about the whole design for these porches. So take, for example, the media wall that we build on our porches here. There's a strategic reason why we do it. It hides a lot of the electrical, gives them a place for their TV or for heating. But this area here, again, allows us to create these beautiful, beautiful walls here for them, and our clients do some great, great things with them. For this project, we wanted to bring you to a project here in Nashville for a client that had a very small, tight backyard, big hill, a lot of trees, poor soil conditions, as well as a lot of big boulders underground. So the porch, we actually had to put footers all the way down to the foundation. So we had to blow out the old retaining wall, bring in this great big retaining wall, put some massive footers underground to hold up this porch and to properly reinforce it, and to get all the water coming off this hill back down the hill to the road, so they never have a failure again with the retaining wall like they had before. So before I take you inside to view some of the features of this porch, I really wanted to talk about the space that we're dealing with. Probably about a 10-foot area that we had to work through. Massive boulders, which was a requirement from the client to keep this rock. So you can see this structure is built around this rock to keep some of these natural features for them to actually utilize the outdoor living space and to keep the flow the way that they wanted it. Let me take you inside the space. Again, some unique requirements from these clients that they have this hill. We had to make sure that all the drainage was getting away from this project before it got to the retaining wall. But they wanted to keep this view on this side, looking up at the beautiful tree line that they had. Did not close it in 100%. You got some great winds here on this side of Nashville. So we left gaps in here just to keep it airflow in there. without closing it in to make it feel like a hot box in the summertime. So lots of airflow everywhere that we've got. Well, this is a great example of working with a tight backyard and elements that the clients wanted to keep. Let's move on to the next project. Welcome to our next project here in Nashville. Now, this is a great example of working with a tall and skinny with a long sloped backyard. Logistical challenges that the client had. They wanted to be lower to ground. They did not want a deck. So we created a multi-tier patio to help with some of the drainage issues that they had, as well as create multiple levels for them to enjoy, from grilling, sitting by the fire with their kids with a glass of wine in their hand, having great conversations on a Friday night, laying out in the sun, enjoying this beautiful weather we got here in Nashville.
So the patio that we have really was an extension of the house, but one thing that we had to do is make this yard somewhere where we can spend time. Being on the hill like we are, pretty much just went straight downhill. And so for us to have somewhere to land and to spend time with our family and our dogs, to have an extension of our property, of the house that we just bought, we wanted to make sure we did it right. And we chose obviously the right organization to partner with to make the patio as best as possible.
We're visiting another project here in Brentwood, Tennessee. So this client had an aging deck, completely falling apart. They were worried about actually stepping out on that deck. We've got a screen porch, stepping down to this great patio down below, which they use very, very often, and then stepping down to the fire pit area where they use with their families on these beautiful evenings here in Brentwood, Tennessee. With this particular project there, you can see how we tie into the roof lines. We will not design or build a porch unless it looks like it's part of the house. The clients are ecstatic, we're ecstatic at how this thing turned out, and we can't wait to hear about how they're going to use the space for years to come.
The greatest thing was we didn't know exactly what we wanted, but when we were able to meet up with Megan, she kind of walked us through the process about, what are the possibilities? You don't know exactly what you want until somebody shows you, kind of sketches it out and starts to envision it for you, and it's like, well, yeah, that's really what we want.
She was not trying to sell us a deck. She was trying to complete our family's needs.
Thank you for taking a couple minutes out of your day to learn more about our family-owned business here in Nashville, Tennessee. We know you have a lot of choices and a lot of things you can do with your time, so we really do appreciate you. We'd love for you guys to come by our office right off I-65 and Armory Drive in Sidco there in Nashville, so you can come by and see some of our products, meet some of our team, and really understand what we're about.
Let our family help your family create long-lasting memories for years to come. Please fill out the form below or give us a call. We're ready to serve.